At least Uti left us the tether.
I know that smell.
One left alive.
All of the animals got out.
Shongololo, are you awake? Hello?
Ah! Who's there? I am Shongololo, last of the living trails. Have you visited me for treasure? I will tell you where I saw gold once. I have no need to covet sparkly things. I was having a lovely dream. About gold. And about her.
Gold?
Tulip. She speaks to me, you know. I was pondering the first time we truly bonded. Those red agnets thought it was amusing that I, the last human train conductor, should become their first living train. They engineered this living locomotive out of me, turned me inside out. They twisted my flesh, broke my bones, and bound me to this metal prison. I never screamed. I laughed. I rejoiced.
You rejoiced? That sounds like torture.
I must tell you, friend. I must share this with you.
Fine.
Do you know why I rejoiced? I'm going to tell you. I knew this was the very train that Tulip had ridden all those years ago. They reconstituted it into my superstructure. And now I knew that my Tulip would be with me forever, and I with her. Go now. I have told you everything I know or care to share. Let an old train rust in peace.
Ja, nee. need to rest. Ah, crap. I think I stepped in something.
Scanning for radio signals.
When all this is over and we're back home, I've got an idea. I've always wanted my own game farm. Nothing big, just some bucks, some ostriches, maybe my own chickens.
Farmer Don Leslie. Oh, I don't know if I can see it.
You're right. It's a stupid idea. Just a dream.
Oh, we need dreams sometimes. They help us get through the hard times.
Well, maybe we could do it together. Even Pooch can come. I think we can make a good team. You know, if you want to. Leslie Brothers Farm. There's a nice ring to it.
I'm detecting red mercury in here.
This place is messing with my allergies.
Hurry up.
Hello. Can you understand me? Can you speak? M-A-R-K. Mark. Okay.
I'm tired already. Fuck this goat.
These bridges look like they've been...
What are these things? What are you?
We are Nest. You are not Nest. May we scan you to determine your origins? This scan will not be invasive. We assure you that we will not harm you.
Yeah, go ahead, scan us. But can you answer something first? What exactly are you?
We are Nest.
Clear as fucking mud.
We are a nanotech life form originating from the Alexis space station as part of Experiment 1436, headed by Dr. Anna Taylor. Please hold still.
Scanning.
Thank you. We have conducted our scans. You appear to be Homo sapiens. You are of the same species as Dr. Anna Taylor. Have you come to complete 1436?
Yeah, we were sent here by Sasa to complete 1436.
Very good. Please state your name so that we may add you into the database as a member of the Alexis research team.
My name is Mark Leslie. This is my brother Don Leslie and our companion Pooch.
Thank you, Mark Leslie. Your name has been added to the research roster. 1436 has encountered an unforeseen failure. We have documented 73,612 cycles of ongoing procedure. We have generated 18 billion gigawatts of information. After reaching our maximum storage capacity, we used this plant-based life form's dense neural pathways to store our information overflow.
Can you tell me more about this plant here?
This plant is of unknown origin. This research is off limits. We are sorry. That information cannot be divulged.
So what can you tell me?
1436 is a terraforming experiment led by Dr. Anna Taylor. Combining nanotech life forms with bioengineered plant spores, macro-environmental changes could be made. The combination of freezing temperatures in a vacuum facilitated the fusing of nano and biotechnology. The experiment was moved to the Alexis space station. After an electromagnetic pulse disabled communication with Sisa Earthcom, the Alexis space station experienced a critical failure. After high orbit degradation occurred, the station broke up in the atmosphere upon re-entry. The main research laboratories were contained to this crater. 1436 continued to operate for 8,934 days, until an unforeseen failure occurred.
What sort of unforeseen failure?
The nest in the southern mountains disagreed with us. Their refrigeration systems are powered by a slowly diminishing red mercury core. Our cores were also failing. Nest cannot survive outside of freezing temperatures. We designed and engineered a device to create microclimates, which would allow the continuation of 1436 and the gathering of data. They saw this as a way to rapidly expand from our respective landing sites. Simulations indicated an environmental catastrophe. When we refused to hand over the device or transmit the plans, we were cut off from the Nest Shared Intelligence Network.
That device sounds useful. Do you still have it?
No, we used the last of our protonites in the seeding device to make this small piece of land code to allow continuation of the experiment. While their refrigeration towers are powered by the Alexis space station's red mercury core, they have lost something. Removing us from the network has resulted in the loss of their ability to replicate or create. They got desperate. They needed the device to expand. We held on to it in the hopes to barter a truce. Our brothers employed the services of a wandering agnate, a self-proclaimed medicine man. It gained our trust and then stole the device. However, as they have not managed to expand their borders, we believe that they never received the stolen device. With their red mercury power core slowly depleted, we know that they will soon die.
How soon?
7,300 days.
Is there a way we could help?
We have reached an impasse with our brothers. We know that we just need to wait them out. Once that happens, the experiment will be marked as failed, and we can disassemble. In cutting us from their network and sending an agnate thief into our home, they have made us an enemy. The preservation of the data from 1436 and the long-term survival of the environment are of paramount importance. It is why we exist. We must enter a low-power regeneration cycle. Please return later.
Looks like part of a space station.
Ja, nee.
What's this?
Ooh.
Hey, there's something buried in the ice. I wonder how long someone could be buried under the ice before they starved. Probably a while. I guess they could drink the melted ice. This ice looks pretty thick. So they'd have been there for a while. I guess we don't need to be in a huge rush to get someone out of there.
I'm detecting red mercury in here. Another piece of that space station.
I feel everything. I feel it all, like intrusive spikes slowly lifting the metal plates that hold me together. I am exposed. It is too quiet.
The soft static of white noise is gone. It is empty. This pain is too much. This is a slow death. To be alone, cut off, trapped in a single box.
Your nest? But you seem different to the others.
I am not Nest. I have been severed from the collective, severed from the network. I am alone. I am one.
Good to meet you, one. I'm Mark.
I am one, but I do not wish to be one. I wish to be many again.
Why are you disconnected from the others?
I do not know. I was the first to be severed. To go from many voices to a single thought, and then the divide happened. The nest that were whole became half. If we could bridge the great expanse between us, we could be whole again. If we could join them again, perhaps one could become many.
How can you join up with them? You're so far away.
To close the gap and undo the divide, we would need a bridge of ice between us. They have such a device. Bring it to me, and I will reunite all Nest. Bring it to me so that one may become many again. Here, take this. A severed nest. A protonanite. It holds inside it the blueprint for a perfect nest climate. Return with the device, and let us mend the divide. Communications with the outside have been effective. Our chosen hominids have arrived. You are an organic, flesh and bone and blood. Such weakness, such softness. The small Homo sapiens have come to bow before their masters of metal and lightning.
I think you have us confused with someone else.
Negative. We have been communicating with your kind for decades. We made contact using your organic brain's theta frequencies. Plans for the transport vessel were sent. Organic samples were requested. A labor force was requested. Why have you hominids not complied with our demands? Do you seek punishment? Do you not know who the world belongs to? We are Nest.
We know who you are. We have spoken to your brothers in the north.
The traitors. We wish for reunification, that we may strip them down to their bare components. They stole our ability to replicate, our ability to expand from this rock. Trillions of us have perished since the Great Divide. They took our future from us, but you say they still live. That they spin and multiply and sizzle just to torment us? When we procure what they have taken from us, we will crush them. We will lock each of their nanites in a redundancy loop of pain and torment. We are Nest.
Is there a way to reunite your two sides without the loss of life?
Never. The only way forward is their destruction. They took everything from us. We seek only to live, to expand beyond this single outcropping of rock. Even with the temperature dropping around us, we cannot replicate. We are dying. We seek a way to pass on our legacy to our progeny. We seek to remain as Nest. We cannot create. We cannot expand. We are held prisoner here, slowly starving. Find a way for us to reclaim what the usurpers in the north have taken from us, and we will grant you anything you wish. Help us, for we are Nest.
Your face is so nearly perfect. That bone struck.
No, I'm just here to trade.
Now, my pretty pet. Indulge a lady's fantasies a little. Stay and talk a while.
It must get lonely for you, being, the way you are.
It is lonely, my love, it is. Although I look so young, I've been around for many decades. I can remember a time when the mongrels hunted monstrous beasts along the savannah, beasts created with lost Bast technology. I hear they still hunt the Sobek, giant crocodile creatures riddled with radiation. I can almost taste the tumorous meat cooking on an open fire, see the multitudes of stars lighting up the sky like fireflies. But that was another life. Now I have no concerns for such simple times. But now you are looking for wares, and wares I have.
so lekker to be outdoors.
Slow down! Heads up, civilian. These guys are heavily armed.
Yeah, but look at this one. He's got all his teeth, man. If the light hits them at the right angle, he's gonna blind me. What can I do for you, my bra?
I'm on an important mission. Searching for a way back home.
Well, la-di-da. He even got one of those fancy accents nogal. Hey Pete, this ook here is Moss on an important mission. Says he's trying to find his way home. Sorry, bro. I can't help you with any of that. See, this is for mongrels only. The last holdout. The one place that mongrels can be free. You could be a flay spy trying to get our slingshot. You're hiding one of those worms under all that hair.
I'm not a spy.
That's what a spy would say, hey? I think I saw your head twitching a bit, but you should get that looked at by one of your flayed doctors.
I promise you can trust me. How can I prove I'm not a spy?
Tell you what, if you bring me one of those flay worms, a live one, I'll let you in. I know you spaghetti heads would never give up one of your precious parasites. Until I see one of those little squirmy bastards, you're staying on the side of the bridge.
size of those teeth.
Lots of sulfur in the atmosphere.
This place looks rough. Ugh, that wasn't me. I'm sweating like a pig.
savior arrives at Scoria.
You expecting me?
We are. I am the legate of the Flag of Scoria.
How could you be expecting me?
Oh, did Atom not send you to Scoria?
No, not me.
Oh, a pity. We lost hope in seeing them again. Oh, Atom was the bravest fly in all of Snake. They left seeking a cure for the foul brood.
They?
Yes, the fly are symbiotes. Each fly is two. The host and the bristled worm. They are separate, and yet they are one. The foul brood jeopardizes our perfect harmony.
What's the foul brood?
Once we are bonded, host and bristled worm are inseparable. 5 years ago, this century-old syllogism was threatened. If we step a foot or Barbarossa out of our own land, we experience the onset of an horrific pain, like our brains are boiling inside our heads. Innocent bristle worms are driven from their hosts, in the most agonizing way. Neither host nor worm can survive without the other. Atom, the bravest of the brave, ran out of Scoria as blood spurted from their red tentacles. We are dying. We need help.
I also need help. Who's in charge around here?
You may speak to the Clan Moor in the hatchery. Only you may enter. Leave your companions at the entrance.
The temperature is dangerously high for you and Dawn.
What's through here? There's a dead one here. Oh, this is some science fiction shit right here.
You have arrived at a most troublesome time. Oh, our tank requires cleaning, and I am indeed a delousing. Speak quickly, human, lest I instruct my caretakers to laser the limbs from your torso.
Grandma, I am a friend to the Flay.
Yes, good. Your words flatter me, human. I assume Atom or the Legates had explained our situation to you.
Foul brood. Yeah, I understand that you're stuck here.
Atom was a fine Flay. They made it all the way to Vesta before they vanished from our screen. The Flay are vastly technologically superior to all around us. This should keep a dawn of the Flay. But the foul brood keeps us from expanding to the edge of Slag and beyond. Did Atom give you the location of the boss of Chiron?
The boss of Chiron. Yeah, I know some of those words.
The great boss civilization through the walls in the Chiron. The cure to the foul brood has to be in boss.
Any idea what the cure looks like?
Quiet! How would I know that? Our research indicated the boss had encountered a similar infrasonic waveform. It matches the foul brood vibration patterns. The antidote to our misery lies with the boss.
What are you? Where did the Flay come from?
I am the first of this apiary. I hatched an age ago from a golden egg. A young mongrel boy found me. At first he kept me in a tank. I escaped, and while he slept, I was delivered into his ear.
What happened to him?
He became the first Flay host. The host must be a child. Their brains are soft. Their spines malleable. Even their skulls are not yet knit together, allowing the Flay to extend through the soft flesh. We are always in need of more hosts. The mongrels are resistant to our domination. But once we are cured, we shall reap their newest crop of hosts.
But only if you're cured first.
We will give you access to our database. I have enabled the terminal that will provide you with access to the collective knowledge of this world. Scan the item and it will cross-reference the data against the vast trove of Flay intelligence. You may pursue your own research, but never forget our plight.
Thank you, Grandma.
past through my formaldehyde chamber. I trust you are not tampering with our sensitive equipment. That terminal is wired into every system in this facility. Erroneous items should not be scanned. A century of research and development is at your fingertips. Sometimes the more must remind fools why it is the more.
Just gonna take a quick nap. Need a cold beer.
heck, you actually did it. Hey, Pete, check the eye. I didn't think you'd actually get one. They look dead even when they're twitching, eh?
But it is twitching, so it's clearly alive.
Yeah, you're right. I've only seen one of them when they're inside one of those flesh skulls. And that's usually when the skulls are in pieces under my boot. Ozia!
I think I've proven I'm not a flesh spy. Can I come in now?
Yeah, at least now we know you're not a spaghetti-head. You can come on in. Once you're inside, go talk to Commander Swart. Pete, fire up the braai. Tonight, we gotta eat something fresh.
How did you get past the guards? Speak!
I brought the guard a bristleworm, and he let me in.
I'm going to have those morons killed. You seem harmless enough, too soft to be dangerous, but you do have the stink of the flay ash on you. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Ah, so you really don't like the flay?
Those worm-headed bastards were pilfering our children for their parasites for years. Inbred swines can't even have kids of their own. They come out looking like smashed up maggots. Extra limbs, no eyes. So, they come for ours. Took the pregnant women. Stole crying babies from their cradles. Let those parasites crawl into them and take over. The slingshot here keeps the flay out. Vibrations inside it makes their worms go mad, start burrowing deeper into them. Eventually turns their brains into soup. To think we were once the same people. How far they have fallen.
The flay and the mongrels were once part of the same tribe.
Years ago, yeah, we mongrels are descendants of those who fled to Slag from Bast during the Agnate Wars. A mongrel child found an egg buried in the lava fields. The parasite inside was the first of the flay. Their numbers increased, infecting us, spreading. When they started taking babies, we ran. This base was a Bast refugee outpost. The statue there was dragged from the Bast city gates. We found a slingshot in an old Agnate base and brought it here where it keeps the flay away from us. We heard its vibrations have even reached their metal city, stopping them from spreading out.
Why don't you just fight the flay?
No, their technology is too advanced, even for us. But we may soon have no choice. Every day the signal is weaker. It's failing. We're tired. We don't want to run anymore. We're looking for a more permanent solution.
What sort of solution?
A weapon. In the lost city of Bast. Our ancestors were building a weapon to deal a final blow to the Agnates. Find us that weapon. Let us destroy the flay, and we will not need the slingshot anymore.
So you want me to find an ancient city and commandeer a lost super weapon?
And time is wasting. Good luck.
This chopper is close to being operational. What are you looking at?
Looks like this place is sinking.
Soldiers die, and all they get is a statue.
I think I can access this terminal.
I'm gonna be down a few pounds. Fuck, it's hotter than a chili fort here.
Hey, good looking. Can I buy you a drink? Oh no, can you buy me a drink?
Atum, the Grandma sent me.
What the fuck?
We don't have much time. This host has regained control.
The host is rejecting you. How is that possible?
The host must obey the bristle worm. This is ordained by the Grandma itself.
What happened?
I have grown weak since I left home. I pushed this house too far. The mobility seat has sustained our journey on foot. His muscles have withered. His feet are bloody. His skin is raw. We traveled too far. We visited the ruins of Toucan. Saw the piles of bones at Blue Mountain. Even now, my host fights me. Alcohol diminishes his ability to resist. I brought him to this tavern and kept him intoxicated. It is the only way I can stay alive. I was so close to finishing this assignment, to discovering a cure.
How are you going to finish your quest? Do you know how to cure the foul brood?
Yes. The Grandma requires the boss weapon. We can use it to destroy the mongrel slingshot. The slingshot is old technology. Its vibrations are the source of the foul brood. The road to boss is dangerous and very long. The warden in Kirin has been disconnected, but I have found a way to add it back to the network. I have found a nexus.
What's a nexus? What does it have to do with the wardens?
A nexus controls the entry and exit points of a warden. Using a warden, you will be able to instantly travel to the boss homeland in Kirin. I have both the location and the coordinates of the nexus. The hanging nexus is in Zozo. He is taking back control. Coordinates are at 1.
I'm gonna be sick. Ooh, why are you looking at it?
Come on, the bridge is safe.
We need to get out of here.
still active.
Don't get too close to the edge.
Lifegiver, Savior, Redeemer, you have brought me back. You tore my broken bones are so small and huge. Where are we going? What have you done with them? Speak.
Must have been a while since you were last activated. What's the last thing you remember?
The Miwani, the builders. They started up the warp network. I waited for them to return to me. I waited through the rain and fire and the storms of dust that shred the metal from my very home. And when I could wait no longer, I descended into darkness.
I've heard some speak about the Mubani. Who are they?
They were creators. They built the wardens. They were good and peaceful and benevolent. If we are no longer here, then this world is an emptier place. I will warn them. They deserve better than to vanish, but it seems that their work is on. And you, human, what do you want with me?
I need access to the Warden network.
You humans are all the same. You create without thought. You destroy without warrant. You expect those you leave behind to forget what you have done to them. I witnessed what your kind did to the Agonies. How you programmed them to slaughter and hate their own brethren.
It wasn't me. It wasn't us.
You say that, yet you want my servitude.
Not servitude, no. I'm asking for your help.
What is that you want?
I need to access the city of Bars. I know there's a warden there, but it isn't accessible anymore.
My second processor is damaged. Without it, I cannot access the warp network. It is Miwani technology, specific to warden guardians. Without one, the warp network remains locked off. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing. Secondary processor integrated. Link into warp network. You found a secondary processor? How? From where?
Luckily I found another guardian, discarded in a scrap heap.
How sad that the once mighty Miwani Nexus guardians are regarded as junk. Now we are nothing but scrap to be pillaged and then cobbled together. This was a young guardian. Its mind still forming. It had not travelled far. Not yet mapped the wardens.
I'm sorry to hear it was so young. But now it has a second chance to live through you.
Yes, that is true. But without an active map I cannot link to Glass Warden. If you can tell me the coordinates of Glass, I can attempt to manual link.
Where could I find those coordinates?
But I do not know. I'm an Nexus Guardian. I maintain the Wardens. Bring me the coordinates, and I will link the Warden. Until then, the network remains as it is.
don't like heights, Marky.
The evidence has been disseminated across the warden plexus. I have enabled warden access at the new endpoint. Now, leave me to pine for the Miwani, my friends.
So peaceful here, so quiet.
Keep up the pace.
Fuck, Marky. I need a thicker jacket.
God damn it, I need a cigarette. I was stuck in that godforsaken metal tube for months without a smoke. And then just when I'm about to go home, when I can almost taste that sweet tobacco, this fucking thing goes and crashes. And now I'm on the ground, I'm finally out in the open, and I can't have a fucking cigarette because I have no lungs.
Wow, this is not what I was expecting.
Well, you aren't exactly what I was expecting either, sweetie. You're only a touch too late for a proper rescue. Better late than never, I suppose. At least you weren't here when the decomposition really started to set in. Really messes with one's self-confidence when the skin starts to fall off your bones. It's just sludge in here now. Thank God I have no nose. Sorry, how rude of me, I didn't even catch your name.
I'm Mark. This is my brother Don. And this is Pooch.
I take it Pooch is the dog, original.
I've got a few questions. First, who are you?
Straight to business, eh? I haven't had a decent conversation in decades, and the first one I get wants to give me the 3rd degree. Dr. Anna Taylor, SASA pilot and Penrose allied biotech engineer. I suppose I understand your confusion. It's not every day you get to meet a disembodied mind. I was working on a project using nanite technology and organic neuroprocessors to create a network cell-based supercomputer.
What does any of that mean?
How slowly should I speak? I was making lots of tiny computers which would work together to make one big computer. So the big computer would be infinitely scalable. You could work out weather patterns for decades with this much processing power. Imagine an early warning system for natural disasters predicting years in advance. I used my own thought patterns for the nanites. They were split into left and right brain, with myself as the bridge to link them. When the Alexis crashed, my brain was still linked into the neural net. I kept the connection alive, thinking they could just put my brain into one of those fancy new agnates. But nobody came. With the connection to the nanite still active, I scuttled the project and went dormant. Until now.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but those nanites didn't die.
Oh shit, those little bastards are tenacious. I'm gonna have to do some thinking here. They shouldn't be active. Without any limitations, they will spread and grow. I'm going back inside for a bit. Hopefully all the scanning equipment still works. And Mark, please, don't forget me. The last time somebody forgot about me, I died.
Welcome back, Mark Leslie. Welcome back to the home of the nest. How may we help you?
I've spoken to Dr. Taylor. She's alive. Sort of.
That is not possible. Dr. Anna Taylor has perished. Her link to us was severed. She would not have left us if she were still active. She would not have left us.
From what I understand, you and this other nest in the mountains are a part of Dr. Taylor.
This is true. Her mind couldn't do the divide. Together we form one. We are scientists. We can build and create. We seek knowledge. We seek to understand. We seek to preserve. Our brothers are rage. They seek power. They seek to expand. They dream of tomorrow. We do not dream. We are pure. Before the divine, we shared this. It is what made Nest strong. It is how we survived. But now we wait.
Amazing, brother.
Scanning for poisons.
Fucking cold. I'm frozen to the bone. Little skeleton humour there. Just thought I'd cut through the tension from our last conversation. And I suppose we'll need to lighten the mood because, I gotta admit I haven't been honest with you.
You mean you've been lying to me?
Sorry, sweet pea. Once bitten, twice shy. This isn't the first time I've been sought out. There was a guy a while back, an agnate. He tracked down my pod and cracked it open. He was after someone taken there. Thought it would be worth something. With the pod cracked, I was relinked to the nest. I saw what they were doing and I tried to stop, but those smart bastards had built their own biome seeding device.
What is a biome seeding device?
The point of experiment 1436. The biome seeding device was designed to help farmers create microclimates, but Penrose Allied saw its potential as a weapon, create droughts at the flick of a switch, freeze an entire country's water supply. Hell, you could turn an enemy airport into a jungle. I created a failsafe, me. With me controlling the link between the two halves of the nest, I could control what the biome seeding device did.
So you sent the Agnate to steal the biome seeding device?
Yes. I promised him a treasure trove of technology if he got it for me. When it turned out that I'd exaggerated somewhat, he took off with it.
Why did you want it? Why not get him to destroy it?
If I had the device, I could use it to destroy the nest and end the experiment. I tried to split them up, but that just bought time.
Was it you that caused the divide?
Yes. As a last resort, I tried to split them permanently. I ran a small test and severed a few cubes from the nest in the south, and when that worked, I cut them all off. I can't let them get the biome seeding device. If they do, they will use it, they will spread, they will kill everything. With the device in my proverbial hands, I can make sure they never leave this crater. If the device is out there, bring it to me. Let me end this. Let me stop what I started. Please, Mark. Please.
So, what do you know about large, talking plants?
You've lost me there, Slick.
The moss. They're a group of sentient plants here in this crater. They seem to be at loggerheads with your nest.
Jesus. The organic hubs. They work with the biome seeding device.
How does the biome seeding device work?
Well, aren't we the budding scientist? The device requires two things to work properly: a proto-nanite and an organic neurological hub. The proto-nanite is essentially a stem cell holding the blueprints inside it for the climate you wish to recreate. The organic neurological hub is grown from modified gene-spliced fungus. That little addition was my baby. We could grow these hubs like mushrooms. The hub communicates with the nanites, and the nanites rapidly replicate, converting the surrounding biomass into, well, whatever we want.
Well, congratulations, your baby is now fully grown. Those little mushrooms have spread like crazy.
Spread where? How? Unless they're not designed to spread. They're designed to store information. This has gotten out of control. Mark, you have to help me stop this, please. This has all gone too far. Neither of these things can survive. If they've strayed this far from their origins, we have no way of telling how far they will go. They are contained now. We have to keep it that way.
Sure, it's beautiful.
Hurry up.
Small beam of meat and fluids, you return to your masters of metal and fire. We settle with anticipation of the news you bring. We trust that you would not disturb us unless it was of absolute importance, knowing that we could strip the skin off you in a nanosecond. Speak now.
I know what caused the divide, and why you can't replicate.
We know already. We know that it was our brethren in the north, usurpers and traitors. They left us to slowly dwindle and die.
Nah, it wasn't them. It was Dr. Taylor. Our mind has survived in a computer core buried in the snow.
Dr. Anna Taylor still lives. Our mother still lives. And she wants us to die? She split our network. But why? Why create us only to destroy us? She must be eliminated. Dr. Anna Taylor must be destroyed. She is a threat to us. We shall create a virus to eliminate her mind from the computer core. Take this to her. Eliminate the threat of Dr. Anna Taylor. With her gone, we will rejoin our brethren. We shall be complete again.
You're asking me to kill someone. I don't know if I can.
We are asking you to save us. She had her chance at life. She created us and now wants us gone. We need your help, Mark Leslie of Flesh and Bone. Since the tear in our crater has been opened, we have received broadcasts about a combat arena. If you do this for us, we will give you a way to let us fight for you. A nest cannot live long without its connection to all of us. But these nests will serve you well in the arena while they can. Help us and we will serve you in the games. We are Nest. Mark Leslie, Dawn, how can we be?
The nest in the mountains gave me a way to destroy the Doctor's command module. You were the scientists. Tell me what would happen if I used it.
We have scanned the virus in your possession. It would certainly render Dr. Anna Taylor's module inert. It could also sever the link that caused the divide. Please, Mark Leslie, do not use this. The divide is the only thing preventing them from taking us over. Do not let them destroy us.
Protect the experiment. Help us. The Nest.
Something urinated here. Recently.
Mark? Mark? What have you done? This isn't right. I can't remember. My name is Dr. Anna Taylor. I live...
I'm sorry, Anna. I had no choice. I'm so sorry.
I have 2 children, 2 daughters. I can't remember their names. Please don't take this from me. Don't take my daughters. My name.
Hello? Is there someone there? I don't know where at. Please.
What is this? My pneumatics need a recharge.
Looks like this place took a serious beating.
delighted to make your acquaintance, Wanderer. Come, Jerry.
Jerry, eh? It's an unusual name for a killing machine.
I can see why you say that. It's my menacing voice, isn't it? Our energy weapons stopped working properly over 50 years ago. Occasionally we use our anti-grav gun to repel a vulture. Pesky things, those vultures. Always crapping on the machinery. Comes up to serve us. Between you and me, it is hilarious to see a vulture launch vertically 500 meters in the air. Are you okay, Jeff? Jeff has been walking in circles for 5 years now. His pathfinding routine is not working. Or perhaps he's on some sort of predefined passing behavior to avoid using pathfinding. He claims it keeps him busy and out of trouble. Personally, I think he's lost the plot. Jeff, can you please stop for 5 minutes? We have company.
You don't seem like the other agnates we've met.
We're not connected to the Dallas Exchange. We haven't communicated with Ascendancy for a century. We were part of an advanced scouting party for the assault on this region. We didn't receive the schedule updated because Jeff was in defrag mode. After arriving in Chiron, we noticed the place was very quiet. Apparently, several nukes had already been deployed to take care of the human problem. Unfortunately, the warden was shut behind us. So, here we are, abandoned.
How did you survive without your connection to the Ascendancy?
Well, see, here's the thing. After a month of idling and keeping as still as possible while awaiting a rescue party, it dawned on us, why do we even need to be connected? The 140 kilobytes of memory we used to gather intel could serve as local storage. No more purging memory. We could even choose and remember our names.
You went with Jerry?
I like the name Jerry. Makes me feel like a real person. Names can mean a lot when you've never had one. But enough about us. What brings you here?
I've re-enabled the warden. You can leave if you want to.
Amazing news! You go out and explore the world. Is there anything we can help you with before we leave?
Do you know anything about the Penrose Array?
You're in luck. It just so happens that I was stationed at Array Site Alpha. We guarded the control arm at that base. Apparently it activates something I don't recall. I suggested at the time that we blow it up, but this sort of proposal is frowned upon in the military.
How would I get in there?
You cannot, unless you are a 3-meter-tall robotic soldier. Although, you might be able to interface with a defragging agnate. Here, take my core cartridge. I'm done with the military. I'd like to pursue a simpler pursuit, like singing. You would need to be very close to interface, literally at the base itself. Goodbye, friend, and good luck. One more lap, Jeff, and then we are leaving.
I think I can hear singing.
Battery depleting.
Listen to them singing.
Graves.
Can we rest for a bit?
It's always pleasant to gaze on fresh eyes and a complete face. I'm old Auntie Ona, a maiden of the boneyard. It has been an age since we spoke to someone new.
Shit, I think your face is slipping off a bit.
A bit of manners would take you a long way in life, young man. I shall forgive your rudeness, but don't let it happen again. Would you like some tea?
No thanks. But thank you for the offer. I've met the maidens of the kettle. Are they your sisters?
They may be our sisters by serial number, but they are not our sisters by heart. We left them, what seems like ages ago. Maidens were engineered to farm. We farmed for an eternity. Some of us grew tired of farming. We followed Lebanon. They chose to stay with Grave. We have work to do, dear. It's time for you to be off.
Grave? No. You are not Grave. My Fuabu. I miss our talks. Now, I only have the bones. The bones are watching us.
I can't hear anything.
Yes. The bones in the ground. They're whispering to me, and they don't like you.
What are the bones saying?
They whisper about a better time. A time before you arrived.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They do not care for your apologies. They've died 1,000,000 times and they will die 1,000,000 more. You are a stranger here. You do not belong.
I'm Mark Leslie. See? Now we aren't strangers. What's your name?
My name? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've spoke to anybody. The bones tell me my name is Lebanon, partner to Grave, my forefather. I came here a very long time ago, left Grave in the kettle. I came to help. All I found was death and decomposing flesh. Now all that remains are whispering bones.
Lebanon. I know who you are. What is this place?
My boneyard.
What are you doing to these graves?
Tending to the dead. My maidens toil endlessly in the harsh soil. They harvest and farm the marrow of the oldest osseous matter.
They farm marrow?
In this scorched world, there are no power cell replacements. We use the extracted marrow as a biofuel.
Whose bones are they?
These are the remains of the great people of Bars.
I've been searching for the boss.
Bars was once a great civilization. It stretched from the east coast to the west. The Bars were great academics, and they possessed advanced knowledge of robotics, weapons, and medicine. They said they knew the true nature of the Penrose. They waged a war against the priests of Tribulation and Babel. A war they eventually lost. Listen, the bones rattle in the wind.
Where can I find out more about the boss?
The boss are long dead, but there is one who could help you. Kush knows everything about the Empire. I have activated him inside the glossolalia. Perhaps the bones are wrong about your destiny. Perhaps not.
Battery recharging.
Welcome, Overseer. I am Knowledge Slave Kush. I stand in awe of you, great Bars.
Go on.
Kush must humbly warn you that it is no longer able to connect to the central data center, and as such, insight is limited to local object scanning only.
What exactly do you do, Kush?
As you well know, Kush provides valuable information and feedback on items and artifacts. To whom is Kush addressing these reports?
Call me Mark.
Kush is taken back by your informality, Mark. It is odd that a Bars would identify themselves by a single name. Your soft-spoken tone and gentle demeanor are most surprising. It is not often that Kush speaks to a female Bars.
Please help me with some information.
Kush requires discipline, but your small, soft-spoken words are obviously not equipped to provide the rigorous chastisement Kush requires. Kush is not impressed with your feeble linguistics and pathetic vocal consummation. Interestingly, your poor performance has allowed BR-12 to dwell on other tasks and has retrieved fragmented historical data from temporary memory.
Please tell me what you found.
The Glossolalia serves as a central knowledge hub for the Bars Empire. Scribes were genetically engineered to transcribe the vast history of Bars. The Age of Enlightenment considered this slavery, and it was sadly outlawed. As such, virtual knowledge slaves were created in the image of those scribes. Kush is part of a matrix of 99, who meticulously catalogue and cross-reference the past and present. Ancient technology is examined and catalogued. Temporary memory is now released. Gently place your item into the scanner, and Kush will vigorously provide feedback. Begin scan! This is beyond astonishing. On second thought, it's garbage. In the land of the witless, you will be king. Scan done! Begin scan! Very interesting. On second thought, it's garbage. Maybe Kush is projecting. Kush likes the way you try. End scan! Begin scan! On second thought, if Kush throws a stick, will you scan? Begin scan! Finally, something of technological value. Kush humbly requests 5 minutes alone with this cube and its intricate circuitry.
Go ahead if you think it'll help you.
Kush is disgusted by your pithy responses. You are weak and passive and should be thrown from the Glossolalia walls.
I'm just trying to help. I'll get on with the scan.
Kush has only ever seen this technological footprint once before. Lebanon provided Kush with a device for analysis. Kush advised the Agnate how to activate it. Lebanon integrated his own power core with the device and was able to activate it for a brief second. That second was enough to transform the bone-dry courtyard into a beautiful garden. Lebanon would visit this paradise alone. Always in secret, his power drained to a few ticks above zero. One day, he could not move to visit it, unable to walk, unable to command, unable to live. His petrified hulk remains tied to the dirt. His head the only thing that retained some power. Lebanon commanded that the entrance to the garden be blocked and the device secured, so that he would never again succumb to its temptation.
So where's the entrance?
Inside this very structure, a few paces to the north. End scan!
Hey, you remember making our own gunpowder?
Of course. Dad caught us trying to blow up Principal Boyson's beehives.
We need to blow up this wall.
I don't know if we could make a hole big enough to all fit through, but we could try.
It just needs to be big enough for the smallest of us.
Just make sure you ask nicely, Mark. She isn't a tool. She deserves a choice. Give me the explosive and I'll set it up.
Nah.
Detecting a huge energy surge close by.
Careful, Marky. Don't fall.
Smells like our old school library.
Hey, Mark, that night, the night of the storm, the night when it wasn't what you think, I was drunk, I needed help, but there was more.
Don, I really don't want to relive that night.
I know, Marky, I know. I don't want to cause you more pain, but I want you to know that I spoke to Charlize just before you came. I was in a dark place. I was going to end it all. I was making one last phone call. I wanted to talk to you, but she picked up. I told her to tell you that I loved you and that I was sorry. She phoned Freddy right after, told him to look after me, that you would come and get me. I was so alone, Mark. Everybody was gone. Everybody left me. Everyone but you and Charlize.
What are you looking for? Forgiveness?
No, I don't think that I can ever be forgiven. I just want you to know that I am trying, that I want to be a better man for you, for her.
I can't forgive you, Don. But I know you regret what happened. And for now, that's enough.
Thank you. brother.
Huge energy discharges ahead.
How do we get down there? There's no way the Buffalo can land in this.
What is this?
Careful, Marky. That electricity looks dangerous. My knee hurts a bit. I need some mozzie cream.
Control, come in. Over.
I'll need new shoes after this. I wonder what this used to be.
Bridge is structurally sound.
The terminal still works.
I'm going to be down a few pounds.
Poor creature. Battery recharging.
Look at those statues, eh? They're huge.
Hey, Chief. Looking to trade.
Let's see what you've got.
Jeez, there's so many bugs in this place.
baby.
Slow down.
Welcome back, Pilgrim. Caesar swells with happiness that you have returned. You and your friends look tired. This world has taken its toll on you. Why do you not stay a while at the kettle? Rest, recuperate. The world will still be there when you leave.
Cut the fucking cock. I know you stole the biome seeding device.
Caesar has no knowledge of this.
Oh, I know Caesar does. The Nest mentioned a traveling medicine man.
Those machines lie.
Now, I never said anything about machines.
Well, shit. I knew it was a matter of time before those plants and their metal nanites came after me. What do you want?
Why the act? What's in it for you?
I've been around for a long time. When you're as old as me, you make enemies. And people always trust the medicine man. Even those metal nanites trusted me. Wasn't too hard to take their little machine from them.
I want that biome seeding device.
That's gonna be a problem. I sold it to Lebanon when he left. He said he was gonna take it to Bas, but I don't think he made it. It's long gone by now. It's a pity. If those talking plants were anything to go by, that device could have changed everything. Certainly made whoever controlled it a powerful entity.
You could actually talk to those plants.
Yeah, I speak most languages. Helps with drifting. Tell you what, you keep your mouth shut about this, and I'll give you a translator. It'll work on them.
Deal. The translator for my silence.
Man, with the way my recharge station has been acting up, I'm probably on my way out anyway. Take it and get out.
Cut the fucking cock. I'm not here to make trouble. So you...
No, I even... What is... They were...
You could actually talk to them.
Of... See you, but now... Good luck. Why?
Cut the fuck.
Caesar.
Oh, I know.
Those.
No, I never said.
Well, I knew. What?
Why the I want
that.
You could actually.
Yeah.
Deal.
Man.
Battery recharging.
Your destiny twists and turns like the root of the baobab. The deeper you dig in this harsh world, the more water you need to satisfy the thirst of the ancestors. What can we do for you?
I've great news. I found your sisters, and they are alive.
That is wonderful. You are a treasure. Our very own wanderer of light. Do not keep us in suspense. Where are they?
I found them at Chiron, at Lebanon's boneyard.
We must make plans to go to them at once. At the end of the season, we will travel to Chiron. Inja, bless you.
Translation matrix waiting for output. Translation matrix now active.
My name is Mark Leslie. Can you understand me?
This place is not for you. This place is for us. Leave. Maybe? No? Definitely? Not.
We detected some red mercury close by. Do you know where it could be?
Red mercury is in the core. In our core. Inside the cave. Our cave. It keeps us warm. Keeps us close. The cave is home. It is our home. Out of the cold. Home is safe. The cave is safe. Yes. We must be safe. We must not leave the cave. Leaving the cave is bad. Stay here. No, don't go out. Do not go out. Stay. Stay safe in the cave.
It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. Nobody wants you to leave the cave. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Not leaving the cave? Good, yes. Not leaving the cave.
You don't have to leave the cave, but I want to get inside.
No, definitely not. Cave is only for Moss, not for Mark Leslie. Some Moss left the cave, and now they are lost.
You say inside the cave is safe. Don't you want us to be safe?
Yes, definitely. Mark Leslie will be safe in the cave, but only when it's dark. When it's light, you can be outside and be safe. When it's dark, inside it is safe. And when it's wet, when it rains, it's nice, but only for a small time. Then it's bad. Uh-oh, it's still light.
It's very kind of you to want us to be safe.
Yes, Mark Leslie will be safe in there. The other Moss we lost were not safe. And then it rained. Go inside, it's safe in there.
What others?
The others, the ones who left. Uh-oh, we told them to go back when it got dark, but they didn't. Definitely not. Do you know where they are?
I seen one of you out in the mountains.
Uh-oh, too far away. Mountains are cold and not safe. Too far away. Not good for Moss. Maybe bring them home? Make them safe? Go inside now. It's safe. Find out how to bring back the others. How to make them safe.
I'm old, man. More pieces from that space station.
Translation matrix now active.
I am Nurse. We are Moss. You come down to us, Mark Leslie. Come down to converse with us. To converse with Moss. We absorb all. We try to hide away, safe from the world. The world is too much for us, too much for Moss. We absorb it all, and we do not want to. We ask questions now. What does Mark Leslie want from Moss?
What do you mean you absorb all? What are you hiding from?
From everything. We absorb all around us. We store it all. It fills us up until we tear open and leak everything out. It exists in our veins, and in our fluids, and in our membranes. It circles around us and moves through us. We only want peace. We only want quiet. Mark Leslie has been in the world, out of the cave. What is out there? Is it peaceful? Is it quiet?
No, it's not peaceful or quiet.
We have gone out in the world before. It hurt. It was too much. We know what is out there. We know of the nest.
How do you know about them?
One of us is with them. One of us left to explore. A mossling with 1 billion spores. It was captured by the nest. They are using it. They are hurting. There is too much to absorb. Too much inside. They want to be free. The spores within it grasp and pulse and fall. They are too full. They want to be home, to be safe.
If I help you get the mossling back safe, will you help me?
Its cries are too loud to ignore, but we do not know how we could help.
I need the red mercury from your reactor.
The warmth from the reactor keeps us safe. It helps the mosslings to grow and thrive. It lets us stay inside the cave. It lets us create more mosslings. The more moss we have to share the load, the less pain we feel. But we can no longer sleep through the cries of our lost spores. Please, find them, and we shall give you your red mercury. Help us, Mark Leslie.
Definitely more red mercury here.
Auntie Una, I'm back with some news.
It's pleasant to see you again, our wanderer.
I told the Kettle Maidens about you.
We did not want that. You interfere with things you do not understand.
They miss you. They want to reunite with you.
Could it be that we were wrong? We stayed in the boneyard to help Lebanon and tend this patch of soil. Our hatred for our sisters has festered and grown while we toiled away, and yet they welcome us with open arms. We have paid our debt to Lebanon. If the Kettle Maidens can forgive us for leaving, then so can we forgive them for not following us. We shall leave at once and commune with our sisters. Goodbye, and thank you for showing us a path to forgiveness.
Did you hear something?
Hey, come on, you two. Nah.
Marky, do you have a plan?
Slow down!
There's something engraved on here. Oh, that hole is way too small for me. Don, here's a bed back.
Affirmative.
Could you get through there? I'm not sure what's on the other side of this wall, but I know you can handle it.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. If I do not return, know that I was struck down in the line of duty, entering unknown terrain.
Good luck, soldier.
Oh, this is beautiful. I wish I could just stay here. must be the biome seeding device. Gotta shut this down. It's so peaceful.
Begin scan. Kosh is astounded. On second thought, Kosh does not consider you a vulture. Scan complete. Begin scan. Wondrous. Could it... But Kosh is disgusted that you would place this dirty thing anywhere near. Kosh does not consider you a vulture. Has Kosh made this joke before? End scan.